Hello everyone, so in today's video we're gonna see how to install TensorFlow on M2 MacBook. It's also same for M1 MacBook. So I'm a little bit busy as I just responded here. I'm moving to Toronto next month, but I will answer your questions. Whatever you want, just tell me. I will make a video for you. So let's just dive into it. How to install TensorFlow on M1 or M2 machines. So I will show you exactly the way I will do it as a senior developer. So I wanna find out how to install TensorFlow on M2 Mac. I will just Google it first. I usually go with the first result. So it's a medium.com website. It's a very good website. So thank you, Dennis Ganzori, for making this tutorial. Let's just follow whatever he's saying. So we want to install TensorFlow. The process should be same for M1 and M2. The first thing that you should know is that now the GPU is supported, the Mac GPU is supported for TensorFlow. So we want to install TensorFlow and activate to use GPU, because as you know, using GPU is way faster than CPU for processing, training your model. So one important thing that I just learned from experience is that you see this 16-core neural engine that comes with your M1 or M2 machine. Unfortunately, we cannot use it. They don't have any, the Apple doesn't provide any documentation. So they are using it internally at Apple at the moment. I hope someday in the future we have access to use this 16-core awesome neural engine. But until then, we are stuck to 8-core GPU and 8-core CPU are on our M1 machine, and also M2, which if you have like M2 Pro or Max, you will have even more power. So, okay. That's what I just wanted to tell you. Let's just dive down. It's just text. This is how I do. I don't read text, guys. Just scan with your eyes. You want to use as little energy as possible. So these are not related to the thing we want to do. It's just comparing stuff. A dedicated GPU. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Okay, here is the beginning. Installation of TensorFlow with GPU support. So you should first we need to install xcode command line tool. So I'm just gonna do it real quick. You need to have xcode installed. If you don't know how to install xcode on Mac, search it and just install. Here, you come to your app store and you install xcode here. If you already have it, make sure it's the latest version. Then next, we need to install xcode command line tool. You see, this is different with xcode. How? Guys, Google everything, please. So just go to the first result that you find on. You can also enter the command in terminal to begin the installation process. Okay, this is exactly what we want. After installing xcode, you open terminal, just run this command. So it gives error that it's already installed. In your case, probably the installation is gonna start. Okay, we're done with the first step. Second step, we wanna install M1 Miniconda version, and then install TensorFlow, and then install Notebook. Okay, let's dive into this. Oh, actually here, he's also giving us the commands that we need to install stuff. Okay, we already finished this step. Let's go down. So we want to install M1 Miniconda version. So what is Miniconda? You guys should know what is Miniconda. What is, just gonna tell you briefly what is Miniconda. So you guys know what is Anaconda? Anaconda IDE. So Anaconda IDE is a very popular IDE, especially if you are developing Python. It's very good. It's like Visual Studio Code, but I still prefer Visual Studio Code over Anaconda. So Anaconda comes with a very important tool called Miniconda. So Miniconda is, in short, it's just a package manager. You guys know what is a brew, right? Brew, when we want to install something, we use homebrew. It's a package manager, a general package manager for Mac OS, right? Miniconda is a package manager for Python. For example, if you want to install a Python package, then you can use Miniconda. Enough explanation about Miniconda. So now we want to install Miniconda. Guys, nowadays we have here, download the Miniconda from here. Nowadays we have you see this Apple M1 64-bit. Don't get confused. This 64-bit is not talking about Intel. It's just ARM64. So you want to go for this and the one that's ending with package. Let's install it. Just next. Or out of curiosity, I just want to see if we have Miniconda on Homebrew, because I usually use Miniconda. So I'm living in South Korea, so I just get some Korean results first. Out of curiosity, I just want to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Homebrew. I just copied this command. You guys, you could just install using this pkg file, but I prefer to install everything using brew. So this is the command to do it: brew install --cask Miniconda. Hopefully it's gonna install the ARM64-bit version, because I have you can see in here it's ARM64. Great. Just follow this. It's better than the tutorial. The tutorial that this gentleman is uploading here, in my opinion. Okay. So we wait. We wait and wait and wait and wait. And a little bit more wait. So nowadays I'm working on another project. This is the project that I'm working on. It's not related to Python. You have to make money. It's a Java project. That's why I'm busy. I don't have time to upload videos for you guys. But as I just mentioned, subscribe, like, and ask for whatever video you want, like the Mr. Kumar that he asked for this video, guys. If you need help, just tell me, comment, and I will read your comment and I will make a video for you. Okay, so Miniconda is installed correct. It's installed. So we want to make sure, if after you install anything, how to check if Miniconda is installed. macOS. So anything that you install, you want to make sure you test to see if it's installed correctly or not. So it's talking about how to install Anaconda. This is not the one I'm looking for. I go back, verify your installation. Probably this is the one that we want. Conda list. If Anaconda installed and working, this will display a list of, okay. I completely closed the terminal just in case, and just open it again. Conda list. Perfect. So the Miniconda, that installation is okay. So let's go back to our document. This is exactly how I do it again on a daily basis if I want to install anything. So now I want to install TensorFlow. Change to this directory. Okay. Why would I need to change to this directory and install this? Guys, I think you don't need. Just copy it, put it in your terminal. I copy this and I run it. If you guys see, I'm doing stuff a little bit different. This is not the Spotlight. I'm using another software which is way faster. So, I definitely will make a video for you in the future to help you improve your productivity as a developer. More on it later, so we just go conda install. So what is this command? So conda is the Miniconda that we installed. It's a package. Just click on yes to proceed and I will continue explaining. So it's a package manager for Python. As I mentioned, with using this install command, we can install anything we want. In this case, we are installing TensorFlow Dependencies, DPS. So this is not TensorFlow. This is like these libraries that TensorFlow needs in order to work properly. TensorFlow is using these libraries. So if we want to use TensorFlow, we need to have its dependencies. Okay, the installation is done. And we saw the OK message at the end, which means it succeeded. Okay, if you get error, then write it down in the comments. Other developers will help you, or I myself will answer. Okay, now install base TensorFlow. So it's gonna use pip to install, which is fine, but I prefer to use conda for everything, right? So we want to go for conda install this. A little bit different with this medium topic. Let me first search for the command to see if we have it, or just F it. Let's just follow this. It should work fine. Let's see pip install TensorFlow. Okay, we don't have pip. Oh, actually, okay. So what's going on is I just changed my Mac OS, so it's a new Mac. I don't even have Python installed. So what I want to do is first I need to actually make an environment, Python environment, and install Python in that environment. Oh my goodness, all these things that I just explained to you, it's better if you do it in a virtual environment. So with that being said, we don't have any virtual environment, so it's fine. The reason why you need to do all this stuff in a virtual environment, I've explained that in this video, how to install Anaconda Python Jupyter Notebook on MacBook M1 or M2. Just go see this video. So now I'm just gonna install it without. I'm just gonna install Python brew install Python without any virtual environment is fine. So it's talking about how to install brew. We already have brew, so now we can install Python using this command. Easy peasy. See guys, it's very much okay to make mistake when you develop. See, I just forgot to make a virtual environment. You are a human. It's very natural to forget to do things. Don't blame yourself. Don't get frustrated because you make mistakes. Embarrass the mistake. Embrace the mistake. It's just a part of being a developer, man. And if you do mistake and your manager gets angry at you, just calmly explain to him it's just a part of being a developer. Making mistake, it's fine, and development is very difficult, so it happens. So we just finished installing Python. How we want to make sure the Python is installed correctly. How to check Python version, for example. Just want to find a command to make sure it's working fine. Run. So it would be, I can see this window, so I just want to put Mac OS to make sure the command is about. Okay, Python-V capital. Just copy it. I completely close terminal, reopen it. You don't really need to do this, but it's a good habit, I think. Python-V, command not found Python. That's crazy. So we go now. So it's also oh, okay, maybe we need to run it with Python 3 as it's explained in here. So I'm gonna go back, put a 3 in front of it. Boom, it's working fine. 3.9.6 installed. Okay, so I'm showing you the process very naturally, so you see that I wrote Python-v and I got an error, and then I went to figure out why I did a mistake. So the reason I'm showing you all the process is for you to understand that it's okay if you don't get it right the first time. Okay, so now that I have Python, probably I have pip installed. Oh, pip 3 maybe. Okay, you see? Okay, it's installed. Good. Now remember the command that we had. This is another great tool that the commands that I used before, a list of the things I did before I have in here. So I will make another video to help you guys, teach you about what is. I'm just gonna real quick tell you the name of this great tool. It's called Alfred. Let me search it online. So this is Alfred. I'm gonna make another video for you. This is so good. Please, it's buy the Alfred. It's not it's not a commercial. I don't get money from Alfred, but yeah, definitely buy the power pack. It's so good. So here, let's try pip install 10. Let's go back to our tutorial. Here, so we proceed until here we installed TensorFlow dependencies. Now we have to pip install TensorFlow Mac. I didn't have pip because I didn't have Python installed. So I already installed Python, and my pip is like pip 3 because I installed Python 3. So if you wanna convert this pip 3, link it to pip using pip instead of pip 3, you can do how to pip 3 to pip. I don't mind it, so I'm not gonna do it. Just follow one of these tutorials. It's okay if you don't get it right the first time. Try. Not gonna show you how to do it, but you can find the solution here. Okay, so let's see. It's taking a while. Just give it time. I'm gonna bring some water. Okay. Guys, write about yourself. Tell me what you guys do. I'm curious about you guys. This channel is more like a friendly channel. I'm just feeling lonely. I work from home and just want to teach you guys more. It's just more about, I'm not trying to say I know better than you guys. I want to learn also. So just share with me whatever you think. If I make mistake, if you think I could do it better, just share. Please just write it down in the comments, okay? Let's grow together. I'm gonna share some knowledge that I have. You share the knowledge you have with me. Let's do it like that. Fun. These videos are not for money. If you want to make money, you definitely don't go for YouTube. If you are a developer, you can definitely make more money by investing your time on learning programming and doing programming. It's way better and also lower risk. If you make a YouTube channel, the risks of you being successful, you have a risk, but software development, very good. Doesn't matter whatever you do. And if you are working on Python area, you are doing it great right now. The market is so good, and I was watching the news and these like predictions about the future, and Python is, the investment in Python is gonna, in the next 10 years is gonna be like 100 times now. Boom, skyrocketing. So if you are working in Python AI area, good job. If you're working in other area, also fine. It's taking forever, man. I'm gonna pause the video, come back when it's finished. 1, 2, 3. I hope it's recording. Okay, it's recording. So it took a while, but it's finished. Let's just see. We did this command, and this is what happened. I'm just gonna show you, just in case you get error, you know what you were supposed to see. So you see, this building the wheels, it took a while. You get some warnings. These warnings are okay always, mostly. In this scenario, it's okay. And then successfully installed. And it gives you an error that there is a new version of pip. It's fine. Just okay, done. Done, we're good. Let's move to next step. Let me move this here. So we finished using, was it this command? Yeah, we did until here. So let's go to next one here. So I need to explain a little bit about Metal. So now we want to install something called Metal plugin. What is Apple Metal? Guys, you don't need to know deep, just I explained briefly. So you want to use like the M1 GPU, right? The TensorFlow cannot directly connect to the GPU. It needs a driver, something like a driver or plugin, an API. So the TensorFlow team worked hard. They built code that connects to the Metal API, and Metal API takes care of spreading the commands to the GPUs and do the processing and giving back the results to the TensorFlow. In other words, if you are familiar with CUDA versus Metal, if you have a PC machine, you probably use NVIDIA graphic cards for processing, and NVIDIA has something called CUDA, which helps improve the speed of training on PC machines. In our case, Metal, wow, it's so good, guys. It's so good. This M1, M2 machine is damn good. So that's enough. So this actually is just installing the library necessary for connecting to. It's just a dependency. Think about it like that. And it was surprisingly fast. So it's finished. In your case, maybe it's not pip3, it's just pip, you know that. Okay. Depending on how you installed your Python. So now it's done, guys. We did it. So starting here is gonna we're gonna go to installing Notebook. If you don't know what is Jupyter Notebook, just search online. It's just too easy, so you guys probably know what is Jupyter Notebook. Guys, I just wanted to tell you it's not good to use Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is for kids. If you wanna become a senior developer, you wanna go write .py Python. The reason is Jupyter Notebook is low quality. Why? Because you have all your code in one big file, and the advantage of using a Python project is that you can separate classes, functions, and you can separate your code in multiple files. With that being said, it's fine for small projects to use Notebook. Just wanted you to know that if you go for an interview and they ask you which one is better, Notebook or Python code, you should know that Python is better quality. Okay, I think it's done, it's finished. We got no errors. So let's go back. Okay, it's a lot of pain, but we have to update every every package that we have to make sure it's like the latest version and stuff. Oh, you see that? Okay, good. Okay, I think it's, you guys just go ahead and just do this. I'm okay. I don't think I have these packages installed because I told you I have a new Mac OS. I used Venture OS for a while, guys, and it's still in beta as the time of this video. So I moved back to the original Monterey OS. Okay. I got error that I don't have Jupyter installed. I don't know if you guys realize that. Let me show you. Command not found. Conda install Jupyter. Now that we have Conda package manager, you can just, okay, whatever. We use pip, whatever. I hope you guys follow. I'm not explaining, but you guys get it, right? So you just run a command. If it's not working, then you just go to internet and install this. That's not working. That's easy. So I think it's installed correctly. I will completely close my terminal. Open it again. Copy this command. Paste it here. Enter. Ah, come on. Command not found Jupyter. It's fine. Let's just open this Jupyter lab. Oh my goodness. We were supposed to install this. Then we can use Jupyter. We installed actually Jupyter lab. But what is Jupyter lab? Just search it online, guys. Search Google, what is Jupyter lab? Okay, so we're gonna go install Notebook. So we can okay, done. And then now we can probably finally open a notebook. I just want to, so this is gonna just open a notebook in this directory, this extra tag that we're giving it. So we're just gonna skip that and just go for Jupyter Notebook. Come on. Command not found. So okay. So we have this shit installed, but it's saying command not found, which is so freaking frustrating. Okay, never mind. So the purposes of this video is not about installing Jupyter Notebook. So now we want to just see if GPU is available or not. Guys, I strongly recommend you guys to use VS Code for programming. So now we need to come to here. VS Code, install the plugin for Jupyter. This I think I covered in another video. This video I covered how to use Visual Studio Code for Python programming. VS Code is good, guys. Give it a try, please. Okay, Jupyter is installed. Do we need to also install Python plugin? Maybe. Let's just install it. I think maybe we need. It's installing. Good. Now that we have this Python installed, let me just open a folder somewhere, like here. New folder, like Tensor install. We open it here. Now we want to make a Jupyter file. So I do Command Shift P, Jupyter, create, and the first one, create new Jupyter notebook. It's gonna create a new Jupyter notebook, and I just save it with the name of like test tensor. Okay, so this is our Jupyter, and we wanna see if it's working or not. I did copy this from the website that we were following, this tutorial. So now we want to run this code and see if the GPU is available or not. So it says that if you want to run this, it needs Jupyter. I did cancel. I want to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna change to this one that's coming with the Miniconda on the base. Do I need to do that? I don't know. I'm not gonna change it. Let's see. Just gonna install. Probably we are installing Jupyter twice. We installed one time using the pip. Now the Visual Studio Code is also installing it again. So we get one error, no module named TensorFlow here. So why are we getting error? The only reason I can think of is because the TensorFlow is installed using Miniconda, and it's installed on this base environment of Miniconda. So we are now in different environment, so it cannot detect the TensorFlow. So I'm gonna change. I did change to this Python on the base. I hope the TensorFlow is installed on this. Oh, come on, it's not. Oh, damn. So now what we want to do is, I did save this. I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna pause the video, go refresh my brain. So guys, when you try to solve a problem and you can't find the solution, what you want to do is you want to take a break, like 10 minutes, take a break, go for a walk, leave your desk and come back. Sometimes I'm stuck with a simple problem for hours, simply because I don't take a break. So I will be back after taking a break. I will pause this video. Okay, I took a break. When I was taking a break, I was thinking about this problem. How can I run this code? And I realized the easiest way is to just use terminal to run a simple test. So like this. Here, did you guys know that if you type Python 3 and enter, now you can write any Python code in your terminal. Did you guys know that? It's so cool. So I import sys. The purpose is to just make sure the GPU is available. That's the only thing we want to make sure we do. And we just run this, we run this. Second one, we don't really need these panda, sklearn, these. We just need this one, TensorFlow as TF. Okay, now that we imported our libraries, we're just gonna go to this command. So this is making a GPU variable, and it's gonna check if we have GPU or not. And the print, it's gonna show us GPU is available. Okay. So as you can see, we have successfully installed TensorFlow and it's working fine. And we also made sure the GPU is working. Guys, if you are running TensorFlow on your Mac M1 or M2, make sure you run it on GPU. How about this? I have a challenge for you guys. There are tons of codes online that compare the speed of GPU and CPU. Just find a simple code online and test it and write the results in the comments below. For example, I wrote this command and it finished in 1 second using GPU, and it took 10 seconds using CPU, like that. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have any questions, I know it was very long video. The purpose isn't to just show you the answer. I'm just trying to make you a good developer. Multiple purposes. Like, one is you learn how to install TensorFlow on your M1, M2 Mac. Another reason is you know that, okay, it's okay to make mistakes. Everybody does that. You don't get frustrated if you don't know how to solve a problem. You just go take a break, come back. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Bye.